All right, welcome everyone. It's really amazing to have you join on this very amazing session. As we will be looking at such marketing activities, we have shared a series of other things which I would recommend you look out for on our videos on social media. Marketing for entrepreneurs. We have looked at affiliate marketing, sales page development, we've looked at content creation and a couple of other things that would really interest you as someone who is learning the things around technopreneurship. And it's also amazing to have you here. So let's get right into it. So we are looking at search marketing activities. Now, search marketing activities is that point where you begin to look out for instances and scenarios where you want to get people to see your product or to see what you do or to be able, like when they search online in the online space or they look for things relating to the things you do, the name of your business, the name of your product, the name of your store comes up instantly and then begins to rank higher amidst the first that they see. So it's going to be looking at how to show up when people are looking for what you offer. You don't want to be that kind of business person that is offering so much, putting so much into your business, and then you're putting into it. But yet, when people search for you online, they cannot even find you. Let's even get started. If right now you put your name on Google, what will come out? Are you even visible? Are you even available? Because only those who are visible becomes recommended or will get businesses done. When last did you go to page two of Google? When last did you go to page two of Google? So if right now you're searching for a product, maybe you're searching for sneakers, you're searching for a gadget, or you're searching for something you want to buy, most time you only stay on the first page. You hardly go to the next page, the next page, the next page. If your business is not on the first page, it is almost invisible. If you search right now for your product on Google and people cannot find it on the first page, it's almost like it's invisible. If people search for you right now online and you don't appear on the first page of Google, it means you are simply invisible. And this is why the ability to be able to know how to track, how to move, and how to ensure that you are doing well, you're ranked higher in terms of visibility online is important as a business person. Now, what is search marketing? What is search marketing? When they say search marketing, when you go out and do marketing, you're trying to get people to buy with you, you're doing all of those things. The same way, it's a way with which you appear when people search for your product. Is a way with which you show or your product shows or your brand name shows when people look for things relating to your product. Right now, what business do you offer? What value do you offer? If people put that thing right now and search for it, would you appear? Will you show up? So search marketing helps your business appear when people search online. So when people search for you online, it helps you appear. Sometimes you realize that if you go on Google and then you put a particular search or you're looking for something, you realize that you will see the first thing that comes, you'll see sponsored. You'll see sponsored. Those are paid ads. They are called search engine marketing, where people pay Google in order to ensure that their product or their name or their business product shows up on top. And this is what the search engine marketing does. And then we have the search engine optimization. This is free traffic. Search engine optimization is done at instances whereby you begin to move in certain scenarios, you begin to do certain things. For example, like maybe how often do you post on your social media platform, on Instagram, on Facebook? How often do you post on YouTube? How often do you post on your blog? How visible is your blog platform? When you put in posts on certain things, do they show up? You realize that the reason why when you put in certain names, certain people show up first is usually because of how much they try to optimize their brand, their product, their website online. Let's see a practical example. Now, I did a search on Google. I just said sneakers in Lagos. Sneakers in Lagos. Now, you would see this is sponsored. Sponsored. This is a paid ads. This is a paid ads. This is sponsored product. Okay, which means that people put up this product on their sites and then they ran paid ads on it in order to appear on top. So these are the things you will see first. And these are the different organization or e-commerce platform. We have Moja Nigeria, Ponga, Kubona, Jumbo Sport, Google and Google, Temu. These are paid spot. Now, underneath it, we now have the one that has the search engine optimization. These ones are not paid. You'll see Gigi, you'll see someone's Instagram platform, sneakers.ng, Jumia, also sneakers available. So this is how it works. You would always see that the top result, what we have in the top result is the ads paid. Okay, those are paid ads. The ones that follow underneath is the organic ones that comes through SEO. So whoever appears in the first page will get the attention and will likely get the money. So if you appear on the first page, you come up there and then you're showing up on that first page, there's a likelihood that people will do business with you. There's a likelihood that they are going to click and want to transact with you. And that's the reason why the ability to be able to go to draw attention, to be able to draw traffic to yourself. Traffic is available. It's about how do you draw it? How do you ensure you're the one that get that traffic? And this is what search marketing does for you. Now, what's the difference between SEO and SEM? SEO, search engine optimization, and search engine marketing. Now, in terms of the cost for SEO, it's free. You don't have to pay. All you're doing is creating visibility, changing your keywords, making use of certain words that will make you show up when people search for such keywords. And then for search engine marketing, it's paid. So you pay through the Google Ads platform, the Google Ads Manager, which you do a lot of different process and then you move on to do all of that. Have you watched a YouTube video before? And on that YouTube video, you see something like an ads that show that's search engine marketing. That's people creating traction and drawing attention. In terms of speed, the search engine optimization seems slow. Why? Because it has to study and then do a lot of training before it begins to order the way in which they appear. And then search engine marketing is very fast, very fast, very fast. Why? Because your money is doing the business. And the organization, Google, needs the money in order to help you run. In terms of trust, you build high trust with search engine optimization. Why? Because people can see straight up, this is not an art. This is reality. This is true. This person has been there over time. The system has studied it over time. In terms of SEM, it's a medium trust. Sustainability, you can sustain SEO long term. Why? Because you don't have to pay money again and again and again. But for search engine marketing, short term. So short term means that you are simply doing it. All right. So in terms of short term means it's only done for temporary purpose. It's not like you're doing it like for a very long time. In terms, and one thing you need to recognize is that if you're a smart entrepreneur, you have to use both. You don't say, "Oh, I only focus on SEO. I only focus on SEM." Many a times, those who have run the ads, after a while, when their ads have drawn attention over time, they will stay on top for a very long time. So you need to use both. You need to understand how both are used and then choose to adopt them. The heart of search engine marketing. What's the heart of search engine marketing? The answer is keywords. The answer is keywords. Keywords is the secret to search engine marketing. If you have the right keywords, if you use the right keywords, if you operate with the right keywords, you are going to appear on top. So keywords are what people type in search. What are the different words that people type, different words that people use, different words that people make use of when they're searching for something. For example, you see someone searching for how to make money as a student. Wow! How to make money as a student. It means that inside your blog post or somewhere around your website, you should have whether make money, you should have things like student. It means that if you're someone that is doing something around that space, you are going to get attention. Cheap data plans in Nigeria, best laptops for coding. If you're someone into laptop business and all of that, you'll be able to see a lot of those things. So if you do not use the right words, people will not find you. So the only way that people will find you is when you are making use of the right words, is when you are making use of the right words. If you are not making use of the right words, people would not come to you. So it's very important that you begin to check up on things like the keywords, I mean, in terms of how you position your website, your tagline, some of the things that communicate to you, they are very, very important when you're trying to do each of this. Now, I want you to do something right now, and maybe you want to drop that in the chat. You want to drop that in the chat. If you sell Zobo drink, what would people search for? What would people likely search for if you're selling Zobo drink? Apart from what we have here, so we say healthy drinks in Lagos, natural juice near me, cheap Zobo for events. If you are someone that right now, let's say you are into the Zobo drink business, what are some keywords? What are some keywords that you're going to use? If you're typing for those who carry out these activities live, I'm going to check the comments. You are going to get +2 marks, +2 marks, +2 marks for doing these activities. Maybe not just two, maybe I'll make it five. You're going to get bonus 5 marks. Let me see you drop that in the comments. Let me see you drop that in the comments. Let me see you drop that in the comments. What are some things? Let's say you're doing a Zoho business. What are some keywords that you're going to make use of that will make it easy for you to research for? So I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, looking. Okay. Right, all right, all right. Good. Now, what are practical tools for keywords research? What are some practical tools you can make use of? Now we have the normal Google search. Now let me share my screen. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. Let me share my screen. So just hold on a sec. Let me share my screen. So we want to do some practical. So hold on, I will show you how to get that done. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right, fantastic. Please, I want to be sure that you can see my screen. All right, good. I believe you can see my screen. All right, now this is Google. How do you make use of Google suggestions? I'm going to show you that in a sec. Okay, now I want to say maybe something like um, okay, perfume for to now you can see all of these things are called Google suggestions. Perfume for students, perfume for study, best perfume for students, perfume for college students, best perfume for student boys. You know, these are keywords. It means that these are the kinds of words that majority of people that search for things like this are looking for. So these are Google suggestions. These are examples of Google suggestions that you can actually make use of in searching for the things that you do. Now, let me do something. Now, another way you can always find out, or you will be able to see some things like Google suggestions, is when you go to the lower part, all right, of the first page of your Google, you'll see perfume for students in Nigeria, perfume for teen boys, perfume for students, perfume for schoolboys. You know, these are things that a number of people are searching for. So it's simply telling you that you see what we said, these are sponsored products, talking about perfumes, and then these are videos put out, see brands putting up a lot of things. So the people on this first page would likely get, so you are already getting that idea that this is something that you can make use of. So that's how to make use of Google suggestions. So when you are coming up with your product, or you're writing, putting out a post online, or you're trying to check up on certain things that you can make use of, you can make use of Google suggestions. Google suggestions. Now, another platform you can make use of is Uber Suggest. Uber Suggest is also another platform that you can make use of. You can make use of Uber Suggest. Let me see have if we can see whether I can show you a quick demonstration on how to make use of Uber Suggest. Just hold on a sec, please. So for Uber Suggest, you will need to create an account. You'd open an account. You would then be on the lookout for keywords. So Uber Suggest will give you like instances, examples, of keywords that you can make use of that can help drive and increase the things you want to do. Okay, so this is something that you can actually make use of. So you can make use of Uber Suggest. Let me show you what it's like. Just hold on a sec, please. It's loading. Hold on a sec. So you can make use of Uber Suggest. Hold on. Let me show you what the platform looks like, so you can see. So the Uber Suggest platform is something like this. So you put examples, you put maybe some keywords, you put some keywords, and you can put maybe the location where you want to search. I think I want to use Nigeria. I use Nigeria. So we can do like some sort of search. So it's going to begin to view and then tell you whether that keyword is strong. You can see volume 110. People search for it within this period of time. In terms of how difficult, difficulty is 23, low, top page, backlink, 4, and all of that. So you can use this to begin to check. So it's giving you instances of keywords, best cheap perfume for men, best cheap perfume for this. You see the number of instances where it has been searched for and all of that. So you can use the Uber Suggest to be able to improve your keywords. So you look out for keywords that are very strong, very good, and then begin to put them into your blog post, into your social media post, into some of the things you do, some of your titles of your videos you want to put out, maybe TikTok and all of that. So it helps to grow your brand. And this is very, very amazing. Now, let me tell you another one, something called askthepublic.com. Askthepublic.com. Now, askthepublic.com helps you to be able to infuse a lot of different kind of questions. Um, Sorry, this is not what I'm looking for. I think it's ask the public dot maybe .org or something. Let me check. Hold on. So ask the public. Okay, sorry, answer the public. Yeah, sorry, it's answer the public. So answer the public is also another one. So if I come here and put something like, let me say, best in Nigeria, then I say something like cheap. So now let me search, for example. So it's going to show me what people have been asking, questions people have been asking that relates to this. So you see, these are a lot of questions. It's going to show you a number of questions that people have been asking around that. Hold on. All right, so I can also make use of this. It will give me a lot of instances. So you see, I think it's trying to load. So you see a lot of questions people have been asking, lots of questions, and then you'll be able to impute them, use them in what you do, and then it easily helps to advance the things that you do. So it's now, I think now it's also as a way of also absorbing like prompts. Okay, the prompts people are also making use of in order to advance. Where can I find affordable quality clothes in Nigeria? Where can I find stylish yet affordable So you see questions people are asking, and then you can use that. What's the seven rules in fashion? And then you use all of these things to improve on what you do. So let's go back to the slides. Let's go back to the slides. Let's go back to the slides. So I hope you're learning. I hope you're learning something. Very, 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 very practical. Something you can easily start using to advance your brand and your business. So we have other ones. We have Google Trends. You can check and maybe watch some videos to see how this can help. We have Google Trends, related searches on Google, which I showed you earlier, and then people also ask. So these are different tools that you can make use of in order to advance and make your business become visible with the things that you post and the things that you share. All right. Now, SEO activities. What do you actually do? You to rank on Google. Number one, your keywords in your content. Remember what we said. The keywords in your content very very important. Number two, write helpful blog posts. So you should like have a blog. You're doing a business, have a blog where you share very interesting, intellectual, and very 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 educative content. Even sometimes humor might be there. You put it out, and then this will help you rank higher. You optimize your titles and headings, optimize it in a way. Now let look at these two things. How to dress and look nice in Nigeria. That's the title, right? Now look at this person that says how to make every head turn because of how you dress. Which of these two do you think people will likely click on more? Of course, the second one. So you should optimize your title. So for the titles, the edits you use, make sure they are very captivating. Use simple, clear language, and then make it also mobile friendly because a lot of people now they read, they view, they search using their mobile devices. All right, now a bad title, you'll see in my business posts. A good title, five easy ways students can start a side hustle in Nigeria. You see why? Because people actually search for that. So you need to ensure that your titles they are very, very amazing. Now, search engine marketing, you pay Google to show your business when people search. For instance, buy iPhone 13 Nigeria. Okay, your ad will appear first. That's because you are paying. And then one of the things about Google is that they have something called a PPC. PPC is pay per click. So you do not pay, they don't charge you until people click on your post or people click when they see what you share. Now, how to run simple search ads, choose the right keywords. Number two, write an ad headline. Usually I think about 120 character. It has to be very short. You set a budget, you link to your page, and then you launch. So you can do a quick search on YouTube and just say how to run search engine ads on Google. All right. So this is an example. You want to do a local search. For everyone who has a business, I recommend that you open something called Google My Business. Just go on Google and say, Google My Business. Open a Google My Business account and then subscribe, put your location, put all of those things. What that does is that if someone wants to buy a particular product and they are close to where you are, and they just search for, oh, maybe the seller of this near me or this near me, straight up your business will appear and then it will be able to route them to where you are. So, tool like a local search, people may be looking for maybe hairdresser near me, maybe something near me, someone who is into cosmetology near me, this near me. It just brings your business because you are a resident of Google. All right, so do that. Let's look at a case study, for example. If you want to choose a keyword, say buy sneakers, Lagos. What you do, you write the ad headline, you set the budget, and then you do all of that. What are common mistakes you need to avoid when you are running your ads? Don't ignore the keywords. The keyword is important. The keyword is the life of your search engine marketing. The keyword is the life. So you need the right keywords. Number two, don't use confusing titles. You'll be making the mistake if you are using confusing titles. Use titles that people can relate with, not having a website or landing page. So, as a business person, have a website, even if it's just a single page. Buy a domain name. Today, we have domain names that cheap as 10,000 naira every year. Get them, use them, and begin to get your business to become visible. Number three, expecting instant SEO result. It will not just happen, it takes time. And you need to understand that because it will not just happen, it takes time. You need to be patient along the way and keep doing the work and keep putting it on. Number five, running out without clear goals. Have goals. What do you want people to do? You want to maybe achieve this within this number of days. You want to be able to earn maybe 50,000 in the next 2 weeks. You want to be able to get maybe 5,000 clicks. You want to be able to maybe get this number of views on your videos. You need to have clear goals while you're running your ads. Simple formula for search marketing formula. The keywords plus valuable content plus a smart ad will give you visibility and sales. Because what's the essence of running the business when there will be no sales? What's the essence of running the business? If you do run all the ads, you do everything, and then you are not making money, you will soon be out of business. The life of business is that you're making money and then you are also making impact. So keywords plus valuable content plus smart ads will give you visibility and sales. Assignments, practical assignments you have to do, and this is going to be submitted on the Google Classroom that will be created. So you'll have to submit these on your Google Classroom. Choose a business idea, so which means you'll have, I will show you the template on how to submit. Choose a business idea, list 10 keywords that you want to make use of. You have to run a search engine marketing, or you want to boost you want to optimize your search engine appearance. Number two, write one blog title and one article. One blog title and one article. And then number three, would you use SEO or SEM first? Are you going to, for this your kind of business that you want to run, search engine marketing on, are you going to choose SEO or SEM first? And what's the reason why? Why are you going to do that? Okay, why are you going to do that? Now, this is how you're going to report. This is a reporting format. So you'll have something like this. Your name, you write your surname first, and then your other name, your matric number. So you use this format, matric number, department. Okay, what's your department? And what's your business idea? Tell us. What are the keywords you write? List 10 of them. Blog title, put it there. Ads headline, put it there. Are you choosing SEO or SEM? So just put here SEO or SE. Just say SEO or SEM. Okay, then you go down there and tell us the reason why. Okay, and this is going to be 20 marks. 20 marks. Dash that 20 marks straight up. So get this done, push it out. I hope this made sense. I hope you learned from this video. Do well to submit the assignment, share the link with your friends, share the link, subscribe, and then look out for even more videos on social media marketing and advancing your life. Till I come your way again, keep making the rest of your life the best of your life. Bye bye.